Hello friends, Grampa Grit here on the Grit and Grunt channel. Welcome back. Today's Wednesday, May 3rd. It's morning here and I'm about to start a new Bowflex workout today. I thought I'd give it a different angle again. Turn the Bowflex sideways so you can see how this works. I'm going to focus on the legs today, so we'll be using the leg attachment. Going to do leg curls and leg extensions, and then I'll continue on. But I'm just gonna for the purpose of the video today, just go over the legs, and we'll probably do some lunges too. Throw those in at the end there. So I'm gonna go ahead and release the tension rods and set up for leg curls first. We're going to use 40 pounds of tension on each side. So that's a 30 and a 10. All right, and we got, like I said, a new angle today. Make sure the cables and the pulleys look correct. They're not caught in any way. You can see these pulleys down here. They need to be in an upright position so that the cables flow through smoothly. I've got the bench set up at an angle, so I've got the top bench portion here for the leg attachment, and then this upper bench here just pivots in on the leg attachment. Get that in there right. So it goes down slowly. It seems to be catching. Let me make sure. There we go. If you feel it catching, just pull back up on it and reset it. Okay, so I'm straddling. I always said this is like getting on a bicycle. You have to put your leg over the bar, and then what you want to do is lay down onto the incline so that your ankles are underneath the foam pads here, and then you can see the motion we're going to do. So we're going to do a set of 12 at 40. I like to have my hands up here so that I eliminate any body movement back. That way I can kind of pull against the leg attachment as well, and keep when I'm doing the leg curl, keep the legs, good and secure against the foam pad. So here we go, set of 12. 1, 2, and again, you want to go slow and you want to control the release so that the leg attachment's not slamming and making noise. So if you're hearing this at the end like that, you want to control that so you're not slamming that against the bar. 3, 4, 5, 6. And sometimes I keep tension on it. I don't even release it all the way. So you can do that as well. And that gives you a little more of a workout by holding it at the bottom. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, that's one set. A little bit of a warm-up there. Of course, we broke it up with some talking, so I'm going to go ahead and do a straight set of 12 here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, I'm going to bump up the tension a little bit here. Get a couple more sets off. We'll go to 50 pounds. So I've got 30 and 2 10s now. Getting back on the leg attachment. All right, back in place. All right, 50 pounds of tension. Here we go, set of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That is a good workout. So, you know, those muscles, I think back there are some of the biggest muscles in your body, and so it has quite an impact on calorie burning for the day. So this is a good way to start out the day. You want to burn some calories. Okay, here we go. We're going to do another set of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That is really pushing it there at 50. I can't quite seem to make the entire curl. I can't pull them all the way in like I can at 40. So one of the other things you can do, of course, you know, you don't have to do full sets of 12. And generally anything 8 and above, consider a full set, especially when we're in these higher tensions. But the other thing you can do is just tension your legs up, move them about, and while holding tension, this is a good strengthening exercise. And just hold, try to tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Keep those muscles under tension. So you want to do this after you're well warmed up, after you've done all your sets. There we go. Okay. So holding that tension, that'll help build those muscles. And I try to do it without curling my toes up. If you just relax your feet, it's a little bit harder. Oh yeah. That was good on those muscles. And then sometimes it's nice to just go back, throttle back a little bit. So we'll go back to 40. After doing that, and then if you want to put your legs, your muscles back through the full range of motion, and then just do one more set or so at the lower tension again and go through that full range of motion so you can feel it again and your muscles know that you want to use that entire range. And then at the bottom here, when I'm pulling up, I pull as hard as I can all the way through. Okay, so here, let's just do a full set of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, and that last one, I'm going to pull back through the full range of motion as hard as I can. Oh, there. And now I feel like I've really worked those muscles hard. And I can feel the burn on that for sure. So first thing is, though, when you're doing that, make sure you're fully warmed up. And those muscles can take it. If you feel any major pain or cramping or whatnot, just back down and reset, let the muscles stop cramping. One thing I'm doing, before I work out, I do take some magnesium supplement. And again, this is no recommendation. I'm no expert, but for me, my doctor recommended magnesium for cramping I've been having, and it seems to be working. So that is one thing I do, and I do take that before I work out, and that does seem to help with muscle cramps while I'm working out. All right, we're going to go back to 50 and we're going to do leg extensions. So we're at 50 pounds on each side. And we're going to get up on the leg attachment bench. Get ourselves in position. All right, now time for leg extensions. I'll try to expose my leg a little bit there so you can see the muscles working. Okay, and again, for this, it seems to affect my thigh from the thigh down to the knee. And then I've been doing some other exercises for the upper part of the thigh. We can do that both on the Bowflex, and the lunges work for that as well. So, all right, let's just do 3 sets of 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, that seemed fairly light. My legs feel good, thighs feel good. I think I'm going to increase the tension to 60 for these. One of the things you'll notice too, by the way, is I was leaning back a little bit. I had my abdomen muscles tight, and leaning back a little bit using my back muscles just gently there on the lower back. It just is a comfortable position and seems to take off any pressure off the back by just holding that midsection tight there, and you're getting a little core work that way too. So I'm kind of throwing it all together. Let's bump up to 60. That'll be a 50 and a 10 together. Really watch these power rods when you're pulling so you're not hitting yourself in the head or the face. You don't want to, if you accidentally release, just keep your head away from there, so that if you were to, whoops, suddenly release that, you're not going to hit yourself. Especially with this 50 rod, it is quite stout. All right, there we go, 50 and a 10 on each side. All right, here we go again. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, third set. We're going to hold a little bit longer. Here we go. Again, leaning back a little bit, abdomen taut, back muscles gently tight, holding the body in a slightly angled position back. You can just have your hands right on top of your thighs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, that was great. Felt good. I felt a little tension in my right knee, and if you've watched any of my prior videos about this, you know I do have a little bit of a knee problem there. So I do tend to be careful with that. But other than giving me just a little pain now and again, it really seems to have be holding up for me. All right, so to finish off, I'm going to do some front lunges. I'm going to use the bench to assist, as I showed in a prior video. Now you just get to see this from the side. So you want to be behind the bench. I'm doing forward lunges. We'll do the left leg first. So I'm on the left side of the bench. So I'm doing the outside leg to the bench, relative to the bench, that is. So let's see if we can do, I'm just going to do 8 on each side for now, see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's just go to the other side, see how that feels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. One more set on the left. And I definitely feel, like I said, a different set of muscles working, different portion of the muscle group working than I did on the leg attachment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You want to go slowly. Be aware of the knee going down to the floor on the other side, or your rear leg in these. You don't want to smack that on the ground either, so go down gently. The nice thing about having the bench here as an assistance, so it'll keep you stable for your balance. It'll also help you, if you're struggling like I am, first starting out on these. Like I said, you want to just have something there just to keep you stable, keep you from moving down too fast, out of control, smacking your knee, that sort of thing. It's just a nice thing to have here. You certainly can do these unaided, but it's just nice to have the bench there for stability. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, 2 sets of those. I think the next thing I want to do is I want to address the upper thighs. So I'm going to use that other exercise I was doing with the hand holds on the Bowflex. So the way that works, we got to take the cables off for the leg extension, put the hand holds on. And I think what I'm going to do is take the leg extension attachment off entirely here. And again, none of this is really all that difficult to do. For the leg attachment station, you simply rotate. I lift up a little bit on it, rotate this pin, pull it out, and the whole leg attachment station comes right off. We'll just set it to the side here, get the cables out of the way, put the pin on top. Okay, now I can pull this knob here, move this all the way back. So we got the roller part of the bench moved all the way back, put the flat part of the bench back on and in place. So this part of the bench is all the way back, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pulling with my legs. So let's see here. Let's just do 30 just to get comfortable with it. Let's see how it sets up here first, and then we'll determine how much tension we want to go with today. All right. So there we go, 30. And then this is the tricky part, is getting the handholds. So you gotta separate the backhand section. So you've got a loop to put your feet through. And then just kind of snug that up a bit so that it's snug on your ankles. Again, doing that with the right side as well. Snug it up a bit. There we go. All right. Now we're going to just lay down. Head back as far as can be comfortable with it on the bench. Okay, so this will be the real test, and you can see how my stomach's looking right now. I have lost a couple pounds of weight, so I'm glad to report that, and I don't look so heavy right now. So hopefully my gut looks reasonable. You might want to put your hands back for this. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know how it goes. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little bit since I've done these. So we've got to pull up. I'm putting the hands behind the knees here, just underneath the knees, behind the legs. And then putting my head back all the way, resting my back and head while pulling on the legs here, straight back towards my head. All right, and that is definitely putting some tension right here at the hips to the middle of the thigh. I can feel that quite pronounced. Okay, so again, get those hands behind your legs for support. Relax your back and head and neck, and then just pull back as much as you can. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew, yeah, I definitely feel it right in there. All right, so we're really doing the full leg treatment today. Okay, I want to do at least one more set of these. And I might just do 3, so let's see what we can do. This is a good challenge. I'm not worrying about those handholds too much. I don't think it really matters. I just have to pull back as hard as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, I'm moving back on that bench just a bit. Got my head right at the edge here. Going to try one more set. I'm just going to let my legs recover a minute. Take a few good deep breaths. And then one more set. Hopefully we can get 12. If not, we'll settle for 8. And I'm going to hold a little bit longer this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We made it. Phew. Oh, those last 4 or 5 were really hard. But that was good. I was definitely uncomfortable through that whole thing. It's the most uncomfortable feeling trying to do that, but it's getting the job done as far as making those muscles work. So that is all of my leg exercises for the day. I'm going to go on and do the rest of my Bowflex routine. But thank you for joining me today. I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you the Bowflex from a different angle. Hope you enjoyed that, just seeing some of that. Hope you enjoyed seeing me grunting while doing those. Wow, I can really feel that too. Doing those leg extensions there on my back using the handhold. That's really different, but I really do actually like that exercise a lot. I think that's going to be useful in building up those thigh muscles and helping those hips. So again, thanks for joining me. Again, it's Wednesday, May 3rd. We're in the middle of our 5th week. Things are going well as far as I continue to lose weight. My feeling is right now, yes, I absolutely want to continue this program. I was a little bit tired yesterday. I took a day off. I was kind of felt like, okay, after the first 4 weeks and restarting the 5th week, or starting the 5th week, I just kind of hit the wall, and I had a good hard workout on Monday, so I ended up taking Tuesday off. Back at it again though. Everything's feeling good. Glad to be back at it, and I really enjoy this piece of equipment. Have a great day. Nice to see you. We'll see you next time.